There have been heated exchanges between the Fianna Fáil leader and the Taoiseach Leo Varadkar, with Michael Martin accusing the government of burying a report by the revenue commissioners on the impact of Brexit. Politicians this week called for the internal report by the revenue commissioners on the impact of Brexit to be published after a story by Root News. The internal report by Revenue spelled out the enormous physical and economic impact Brexit will impose upon both Ireland's customs infrastructure and on the tens of thousands of companies who trade with the UK. The unpublished report, seen by Root News, sets out in stark detail the vast increase in paperwork, human resources and physical space requirements at ports and airports. The report also declares that an open border between Northern Ireland and the Republic will be impossible from a customs perspective. A year before Brexit, the Revenue Commissioners began exploring the potential impact on the customs interface between Ireland and the UK. 91,000 Irish companies trade with the UK. After Brexit, their customs declarations will mean an 800% increase in volume. Referring to RTE's story on the report, Mr. Martin said it basically said there would be enormous physical and economic impact on our country and trade. He said it would be particularly naive to believe that a new and extremely unique arrangement can be negotiated and applied to the EU-UK land frontier. Fianna Fáil leader Michael Martin has accused the government of burying a report on Brexit by the Revenue Commissioners. pic.twitter.com govt. Root News at our News October 11, 2017. Mr. Martin accused the government of burying the report, citing parliamentary questions to the Taoiseach that did not make any reference to the Revenue Commissioners' report. The Taoiseach said the report was from 2015 and said it was not suppressed. The report, he said, was done before the referendum and before the UK government gave a commitment that there would be no hard border. He said it is a desktop analysis and he said he did not know it existed before the last week. What it said should not be a surprise to anyone, he added. Taoiseach Leo Varadkar said he did not suppress the report and only read it last week. pic.twitter.com IJR1G7P. Root News at our News October 11, 2017. It said that if there is a hard Brexit it would result in enormous cost and nobody should be shocked at that, he said. He said they have been talking about that for years and it has been their objective all along to avoid a hard border. Mr. Martin asked, "Are you seriously suggesting you knew nothing about it?" and he accused the Taoiseach of being disingenuous about the report. He accused the government of deliberately withholding the report. The Taoiseach said he was a little bit disturbed by Mr. Martin's level of outrage and said he does not see it as genuine. The solution to the problem, he said, is a political one. He asked if Fianna Fáil is suggesting that they start preparing for something that they are trying to prevent and accused Fianna Fáil of trying to start training dogs for border checkpoints.